It is currently July 2nd on the day I'm filming this. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload it, but the point is, it's July. I've seen 3 June movies. I've got reviews on my channel. So today, I am planning on ranking all 3 June movies I've seen from the baddest to the raddest. Here we go. Hello everybody, my name is Zach from Movie Chat and I love movies, and what better than to love summer, because that's when all the big blockbusters and the best movies of the year come out. Obviously, June, not a great month. All of my movies, none of these 3 movies have even gotten an A. These movies are not the best. These 3 movies are Luca, F9, and In the Heights. Pretty sure you might be already being able to figure out my ranking, but I really enjoyed these movies, but obviously, not the best year. But I've seen all 3 of these movies, so I'm going to rank them right here for you in this video. By the way, make sure to comment down below, what is your ranking? I did not see The Conjuring 3 because I am a Christian and I don't watch demonic movies. So it's okay if you guys watched it. You guys can include it in your list if you guys have seen it. But just know that I haven't watched that, so that's why it's not in here, because I'm never going to watch any of the Conjuring movies. I really wanted to, but, like, what's the point? I'm not going to. So just accept that and make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, comment down below. What was your ranking of all 4? Or wait, you've probably seen more than 4. Every June movie you have seen. I've only seen 3, so this might be a pretty quick video. I'm going to try to flesh out these thoughts in any way I can, but just know I got full reviews on my channels. So just know that, and here we go with number 3. And the number 3 spot is going to be F9. This is a really unfortunate one, because I went to the theater like, oh my gosh, this is going to be insane, there's going to be so many action sequences and I can't wait, and what I got was kind of this boring experience. Like, I was kind of bored sitting in the theater. The first hour and 45 minutes were just talking scenes, and there's like one action sequence through the whole thing. Luckily, the last 45 minutes were chock full of action sequences, and that made me like, oh my gosh, I'm loving this movie. But it certainly was kind of boring, especially when I went to the theater expecting something else, and I got this. This was just... It's a very disappointing film in a lot of ways. Not only is there too many talking scenes, but a lot of things don't make sense. I didn't mention this in my review, but, like, it makes no sense that Dom has a brother, because it would have been mentioned in the first film, and if it never was mentioned throughout the rest of the franchise, what's the point of even making him have a brother? It just makes no sense. A lot of things make no sense, and it's not that I didn't like this movie because of the ludicrousness. I love the ludicrousness. That's probably not even a word. But anyways, I loved the insaneness of this film. But turns out, the film is boring, and it's just not fun to watch. Now, when we got to the last 45 minutes, this film was really fun to watch. I really enjoyed watching cars with magnets blowing up vehicles and planes exploding everywhere, and all that stuff was great. And from the last 45 minutes, I was like, yeah, that's a good movie. But the truth is, it's not. The talking scenes, just Dom or Vin Diesel trying to make this about the Torettos, it's just not a good recipe for a good movie. And certainly, I enjoyed points of it. Obviously, the whole third act was awesome. But I'm going to have to give this last place because this is not a good movie. Number 2, In the Heights. Just actually reviewed that, like, 5 seconds before I clicked film to film this video. So, obviously, I really enjoyed that film. It was a very nice, original, entertaining story that brought, like, tears to most people's eyes. Not mine, but it certainly could have. But, like, there's so much great stuff here. It has amazing story about a community working together that we needed after the past year and a half we've gone through. Even though 2021 wasn't bad, but 2020 was. But anyways, all that we needed that. And just the story and writing was amazing here. Anthony Ramos was stunningly good, and the music here still stuck in my head. It was amazing music. But we certainly had some problems, especially when it comes to the third act. So there's quite a few boring scenes, and the film is way too long. Like, seriously, dude. We've got, during the 55-minute mark, I clicked the thing to see how long we were, because I thought we were like an hour and a half in. No, we were only at 55 minutes, because so many things happen in 2 hours and a half. You could totally trim 30 minutes off of it, and there's certainly times where the film really dragged because of that, because of the length. And not that I'm like hating on the film now because of that, because I really like this film. There's just certainly things that you could have taken out, and certain songs you could have taken out, even though probably get true fans really mad. But I could have gone without them. Those are kind of just some nitpicks. A lot of people would have loved all 2 hours and a half of this film. Not me. I wish it was shorter, and I wish there were less boring songs, and I wish there was more energeticness. But there's some great scenes, especially the opening scene, the scene at the pool, and the scene where they're all talking about the blackout. All those scenes were great, and like it had me dancing in my seat. So certainly amazing stuff here, amazing story. I highly recommend you check this film out. There's certainly a lot of problems here too, especially concerning the third act. So not a perfect film like I was hoping. But number one is surprisingly Pixar's Luca, because I had a lot of problems with this one too. Like I said, not a great month, certainly. I wouldn't say bad movies. None of these are bad. I would just say it's not amazing month. But anyways, Luca has a nice Pixar story. It's 75% adventure, 25% emotions, and that's what I like out of my Pixar films, and that's what this is. Obviously, because this film was directed by the same person who directed the short film La Luna. Certainly didn't like that short film. I know it probably won some awards, but like, it was confusing, and that really shows here some kind of, it takes inspiration from that short film, and I'm not necessarily all in for that, because I didn't like that short film. So the Italian vibe, there's a good, nice Italian vibe here, but I didn't like the inspiration they took from it. But it's a nice adventure, just about them trying to get a Vespa. The villain here is really refreshing. I really like this villain. One of the best Pixar villains, by far. Like, he was a really great villain, and I really enjoyed him in here as well. All the cast here is great. The emotions, when there was emotions, was also really good. There's just some writing problems, especially with the first act. Like, instantly, oh no, just same as Soul. Get rushed right into the story without meeting our main character. And there's way too much lore here that's not explained. We needed more lore. Or, no, we didn't need more lore. We needed more explanation. We needed some more. We need another film. We need another Luca film. But you can't make another Luca film, because this film is kind of just like standalone, like, here you go. For the people who want 75% adventure, here you go. But you can't make a whole nother film, and that's kind of a problem, because you need more of this lore, because this lore was really good. So there was a massive world here. Amazing world. Amazing story. Just great emotions. Great vibe. But he really didn't explain the lore. Certainly writing problems. And the fact that this was kind of taken off of La Luna. I don't necessarily love that. But anyways, Luca is number one because I really, really enjoyed this story. Really enjoyed the animation. Really enjoyed a lot. Like I said, not a perfect month. But this film, watched this on a bus, made me completely forget I was on a bus. So it was probably the highlight of that day, and might be the highlight of the month. Unlike the other films, it doesn't have too many problems. It didn't leave a sour taste in my mouth like In the Heights. So that's why this is number one. I want to know your ranking of all the June films you have seen down below. I want you guys to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell. And a lot more things planned to stick out a review Loki and Mysterious Benedict Society. No Sun and Move is out. And so is the Tomorrow War, so I'll have to watch those and give you my reviews. I'm probably going to rank all the July films, because this was a pretty fun video to make. I've always wanted to make one of these, and it's pretty nice. But anyways, I've only seen 3 June films. I want to know how much you've seen, and I want to know your ranking of them down below. Anyways, so thank you for clicking on this video. This has been a Zachary Movie Chat production. Stay tuned for all of those videos coming soon. And with that said, as always, make sure to subscribe to join the Nerd Army.